Alrighty, so we're starting off the next Honda video here, and we're going to just start it off with some bad news. So they're working on tearing down, and I'll flip around the camera. And if we look right there, it'll focus. For one, we got all that skirt rubbing, and then there's some buildup on the wall right here, and which is pretty much melted piston, because you can see it all right there. So I don't know if that was like a bad thrust bearing. I know that's probably that, or I mean, it was getting hot, but
it's only one piston. I doubt it's the
bearings. And it's only on the one side, so who knows. But yeah, so it looks like we're going to be needing a new motor, or see how much it's going to cost to do this, and then see if Morgan wants to do like forged internal stuff like that. But yeah, let the fun begin, I guess. Alrighty, so we're kind of out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Why are you turning on your car, Morgan? So, yeah, Paul has a very full Cadillac. Morgan bought some wheels. Those weren't really what we were here for. We've got his ECU. So we got his ECU, got a bunch of other crap. There's two short blocks or whatever the hell they're called in the back. They're basically just blocks. And then in the trunk, I don't know how to open that, but I'll make... Literally one button. That's too complicated for me. Too complicated for me. In here and went... Yeah, see? And there's that's an interesting sight. So, boom, we got our new motor. This is probably the one we'll end up using, but as long as, well, we got to pull the head off, and that'll really determine, but we've got plenty of shit that we can definitely cobble together, at least maybe one motor.
Got a lot for it.
And then, so this transmission, we're going to be switching from the cable to the hydraulic for the, like the clutch setup, because I guess the cable, they can fuck up the firewall and shit, and it's just better to do this, so we'll do that. So that way when he wants to make 1,000 horsepower, it'll be super easy for him to push the triple disc clutch. But, yeah.
That's true.
And then, yeah, so.
Show him the wheels?
No, I didn't show him the wheels yet. I told him we got them, but didn't show them. They'll see them when we mount them.
It's the normal Steve-O look. You got a bunch of grease across your face. Wait, what the fuck? When did you get that?
That's what I always do. So this is Bob from Wisco Skids. So he does like the drifting stuff. I actually have some. I actually rode with him during Automotion at a drift event. So I'll put some that content in there.
I gotta keep it.
was fun. I like to offer people $5 for things, and I offered $5 for this, and I'm the proud owner of that. So he has all sorts of crap. So he's got like so many things. This guy has done tons of shit. This is probably goals for me eventually, but yeah, this is a baller ass place. He's got a pretty good setup. So, but yeah, maybe I'll have him give a quick tour on camera. So, but yeah, that's what I got. It's the update. Alrighty, so dark room. I guess there's a Monte Carlo over there. So yeah, there's one Fox body. I think he said this is like a nitrous build. What did he say he ran? Like 12 seconds or some shit?
2.5.
Huh?
2.5.
No, it's a 2.5 liter. It ran 12.
Yeah, it ran like a 12 second.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's a nitrous build, and I think he said it runs on methanol.
Yep.
So pretty neat. That Audi, what do you say? Like
400 or 500.
Yeah, it makes a lot of power, more power than we've ever known.
Well, okay, stock is 2.0.
Then he's got, so he does a lot of the drifting stuff. This is one of his other buddies. This thing's got like Wise Fab, so it's got, I think he said this is almost the most angle.
It is the most.
It is. So, and it's the most right angle too. So, because it's a Wise Fab kit. Just trying to remember all the things he said to us as we walk through here. That's a 3 liter. Some Mercedes. This is the one I should have offered him $5 for. So yeah, there's a shit. And this is not even close to all of his stuff, but yeah, I mean, if you see anything in this video that you like,
Shoot him an offer.
yeah, just leave a comment. I can get you in contact with the guy. I wish I could actually tell you what half this crap is. Well, he said that one's an EM1, a real one, I guess. It hit a deer, but
The realist.
yeah, the realest EM1 I've ever seen. I don't even know what that means, but
The deer can testify.
I think he said that one makes like 400 wheel, naturally aspirated. I think what's it running on? Race gas, I think, was he saying? It's on like race gas and stuff. I don't really know. I don't remember too much more than that. But, hey, look, he's got a backdoor intercooler. And then, yeah, so he's got a whole handful of cars. Definitely a baller setup. And this is only a fraction of the vehicles he owns, so. Dude, this Firebird's on some fucking slicks, dude.
Look at that. Paul is ready for a trike.
This is my boy.
I told you, dude, those things will be perfect for us. But yeah, so this has been our day. It's pretty awesome. Bob's awesome. I'll leave a link in the description for Wisco Skids. He's starting to YouTube. He's starting to do the upload shit. So he's got way more money than I do. So I would definitely recommend watching his shit because he's gonna have a lot of interesting stuff, and he does a lot of really cool shit like drifting and such. So check him out. Alrighty, so we're out here. We got to pretty much get this thing torn down. I am a little concerned about this motor, but we'll find out. So this clutch that we just pulled off of there, she is spanked. I don't know if you can see, like it's fucked up. And then same thing with the pressure plate. She is not smooth. So, and the
What are you gonna learn? You bring your phone into this.
Flywheel's fucked up. So, but yeah. So here's before. We got some cleaning stuff we get to use.
That's
So.
side though. That's
Yeah,
the clean side.
this is the clean side. Very clean. Morgan will have fun cleaning it because I'm not doing it. Alrighty, so we're looking good. They look good. They're nice and pretty. Well, we haven't done those ones. Well, yeah, we haven't looked at the walls yet. So,
At least
I mean, the pistons don't look.
she's stuck right there. It's got a hole in the block here.
So yeah, we made a mesh and super clean. Hooked it up with a bunch of crap. So trying out this floor absorbent crap. Do that. They've got all this other crap that we're gonna use for doing or cleaning up the block. Because as you can tell, block is nice and lovely. So we've got some all-wheel cleaner. Won't be using that one today, but we've got just like their normal stuff. This stuff's also biodegradable, so that's cool for people like us that don't have an actual shop. Got some foaming stuff, and we got their super clean, like must be foaming or something. I don't know, it's an aerosol can. So we're gonna use up all that stuff and see how it works for cleaning up this engine. So here's a nice little before.
Here, I did.
And before.
I'm gonna leave these 130. These are seafoam, and this will be the other stuff.
Yeah, so this is seafoam, and we're gonna try that stuff for cleaning off. Oh, what's this called? What would we call this?
Soot?
Yeah,
Or,
no.
It's like
I can't think of the word.
Yeah, carbon.
Yeah, so carbon buildup. So we'll see how that stuff feeds with some carbon buildup. The main thing, I guess, is you don't want to let it dry. So don't spray it on there and then let it dry. I guess I don't know.
Sure.
We'll find out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so we'll do that. All right. So these were seafoam, and then these outer two were super clean. We tried the foam one. That was a little bit much, so we just did the normal spray stuff. We're gonna try putting what's this crap, seafoam again? We're gonna try putting seafoam on this one because this one's pretty bad. I guess we'll see if the seafoam gets it any further. It probably will. I mean, every single time that we put it on there, it came off more and more. So.
Yeah. This one was the dirtiest too.
I don't really think this is what the crap's for, but you know, in case you're in a pinch and you ain't got seafoam, I mean, it'll kind of do the job.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's all we got so far, and then obviously we get to play the game of cleaning a block. That's going to be a fun one for Morgan. All right, there's what it looked like after. So I don't remember what it looked like. I think it's a little bit cleaner. We'll go through them a lot better once we pull the pistons and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so we're going to use this stuff. I think this is the super clean. So I think this is the tough task cleaner degreaser. So we're going to put it to the test and use it on this because this is pretty bad. I don't know if you can see all this lovely crap in there. I don't know how well it's going to work considering, you know, this is only going to do so much. We don't have like a pressure washer or any of that stuff because, you know, snow. So,
Change the whole car wash.
yeah. Maybe we should just take this whole, load her up, take her off.
You're dealing with a truck. I have a truck.
Yeah, you have the truck.
We're not all fitting in there unless I want to be really close front. No, we only got 2 seats. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ain't no bench.
You know, so you want to sit on the subs. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. If we end up having to take it to a car wash, we'll have to take it to a car wash. So we'll see what happens. Jesus Christ, I am covered in the crap. So yeah, here we are.
We told you.
You know, this is our life now. We've already sprayed it down once with the water. It came pretty clean, and then now we're just getting all the rest of the crap, just spraying it and scrubbing and all that good stuff. Because this stuff's pretty on there. But hey, this stuff's working pretty good, so we'll keep going, and then hopefully we'll have a somewhat paintable block. All right, so this is how clean we got it. Not too bad. We had to take it to the, I mean, I guess you already saw that, but we took it to car wash, sprayed it twice. Definitely would recommend using some sort of water to spray it off because that helps. Yeah, other than that, not too bad. So we're gonna throw some paint on there because we can, because it's not clean enough. So we're just gonna throw some paint on it and then it's really clean. Okay, so you know how we just like painted this and cleaned it? Well, we can just go ahead and throw that right the fuck away because fuck. So this would have been, what was that? Is that cylinder 4 then?
Yeah.
So cylinder 4, she's fucking cooked.
And they're on top of each other.
Yep, they're stacked. So there's both cylinder 4. And then cylinder 3 I think was fine, but the back of the bearings were worn, but the insides are fine. Then cylinder 2, you want to grab that one. So cylinder 2, that's sitting in there and you can see right through there. And it obviously was spinning. There's a nice little lip on there as well. So that one's toast.
But cylinder 1 was good.
I mean, the crank doesn't feel terrible, but I mean, obviously. Oh, and then on top of that, so usually, like, so I know we did it in the 4G63 when we built it, because we put the crank in there and you could just spin this thing willy-nilly, and I can't even move it. So we're gonna pull the crank up. There's no fucking point, but I guess we might as well look, because we already wasted our time. So we have one more block. Unfortunately, yeah, we have this one, but this one doesn't have a crank. But in theory, we just need, hopefully that one has a good crank.
What we got?
Because if it doesn't, then we're pretty much fucked. Well, we're fucked to the point where we're gonna have to take it to a machine shop.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we'll pull the crank out of this one, or well, I mean, we'll probably pop some of the mains off, see if they're fucked up. If they are fucked up, then there's no point pulling all of them off. But I'd like to at least see if they are fucked. They've got to be, because this thing doesn't move. So this is the worst. Oh yeah, and just throw that out there. We're not cleaning that one, and we're not doing anything to it. It's just going in, dirty girl, because apparently this is, when they say Honda reliability, they're fucking lying. They're lying.
Maybe from the factory, but after that, you're on your own.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to pop a couple of these caps off, see how that looks, and then even though we already know the answer, but. Then we'll pull that one apart and see if that one is good. All right, so far, good. It turns over a lot easier. That's good, and it looks really nice on the inside. Like, look at that one. Look at that one. So hopefully this is the one.
Love God.
The only other issue that we could have would be like the head decking. Could maybe be bad, but we'll know when it is. You're good. We'll know when we. Jesus.
Oh, really?
That's good. So, yeah, we'll know once we put the head on and it blows the head gasket, and then we know it needs to be decked. So, but yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so we've already pulled the crank out. We only found one kind of bullshit bearing. Just don't tell Morgan. So we found this one. It got into the copper a little bit, but it's actually really not that bad. It's still smooth. And then, so that's the only one that was like that. And that was actually on the one with the thrust washers, so that's weird. But yeah, thrust washers look fine. I don't see any issues there. I don't really know what the hell I'm looking at anyhow, so. So, well yeah, so we're all good there. We got the new bearings in there. What do we got for bearings? Are they King bearings?
Yeah.
So we're putting some King bearings in there.
All King.
Stock size, so. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and we're getting these snugged up, and then we're gonna torque them down to 56 foot-pounds. And we're just reusing the stock boys. Hopefully that's the thing to do. Guess we're doing it.
Never replace those anything.
Okay, guys, so right off the bat, it's worth mentioning that we were not screwed in any way, shape, or form by Bob. He took good care of us. We got tons of extra parts with it, and he told us that he doesn't know, like, this motor's been sitting in his shop for like a couple years, so he doesn't know. So we already knew about this. We were hoping it was good. He was hoping it was good. Shit happens. We don't care. End of the day, the one block that had the crank in it that was sitting over there is actually good. So, well, good. You saw the one crank bolt, or the one crank bearing was a little worn. That was the last clip. So other than that, pretty good. We got it all back together. So pistons are all in there. We checked all the ring gaps. So that's how our ring gaps are sitting. So that's actually pretty loose. So it should be fine. Just have a little bit of blow by, no big deal. So we took them off, checked all that, redid everything, put them back in. So it's got new crank bearings and new rod bearings, right? Yeah. So that's all done. I'm gonna end it here because we're already at like 20 something minutes. So I don't want the thing to be too long. So we'll end up having to, so next video we should hopefully see the motor getting finished put together. So we gotta put the head on, cams, timing, all that other crap, and then go from there. And then we have a lot of wiring and all sorts of stuff to do because we had, he pinned up an ECU for us. I don't remember what we're using exactly. We'll go over that when we get there. Yeah, like I said, link in the description for his video. Bob's good shit. He's a real good guy. And he helped us out a lot. So thanks to him, we can get this Honda done hopefully. So, all right, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.